David Barton, the guy who wrote a book that was dubbed the worst history book ever due to all the inaccuracies. I'm serious. That's actually what happened with his book. He was talking about history again. He came back for another serving because he didn't lie enough the first time around. Listen to what he's trying to say about the Bible and American history.
It is God who established civil government. And for Christians to say, I'm not going to get involved with that, that's secular, you're denying the authority of God's Word. It's God who established the right basis for economics done the right way. And to say, oh, economics, that's secular stuff, I'm not going to, you can't do that. This is all God's stuff. It is out of this book that we get civil rights. There were two great verses, Acts 17 and Revelation 7. The first load of slaves that came to America came to Virginia colony. The second load of slaves came to these guys. They promptly freed the slaves and imprisoned all the slave owners. And
oh, really?
Yeah,
that's Plymouth?
Yeah, that's Plymouth. And that's why in Massachusetts there never was a time when blacks could not vote. There never was a time when blacks could not hold office. I mean, this is... Now,
that's a whole other thing. I've listened to your DVDs that you have on blacks and how they were involved in politics and were elected officials.
Black founding fathers we never hear about.
And I am just gobsmacked, is what they say in the UK.
No, what we get in America is we get the southern view of race relations, which was slavery, and that did exist. But there was a northern view that was quite different, built on the Bible. And there's two different things there. So we can learn the Bible is what shaped the good things in American culture. Ignoring the Bible is what shaped the bad things in American culture.
Oh, come on, have you ever seen a bigger simpleton than David Barton? The Bible is responsible for all the good things that ever happened. Did you get a blowjob the other night, Ted, from your girlfriend? Oh, all praise be to God. Anything bad that's ever happened? Well, obviously, that's when you ignore the Bible. God's not involved with the bad things, he is involved with the good things. Well, isn't that fucking convenient, David? But I mean, again, this shows you that these guys, they're not functioning on an intellectual level. They don't care about rationality, they don't care about reality. They just care about getting their emotional needs met. And to them that means the world needs to be black and white. It needs to be cut and dry, on or off, black or white, no nuance, no gray area. Everything good is God, everything bad is not God. Let me just snuggle up to God's bosom and I'll be okay and I'm not going to die and mommy still loves me and they can powder my bottom at night before I go to bed. It's really childish is what it is. It really is childish. And then furthermore, everything he said there was factually inaccurate. So first of all, God established civil government? No, actually, religion is responsible for most wars in human history. I mean, I'm talking about the Crusades and the Inquisition, talking about jihad. I mean, throughout history, people said to other people, convert or die. But that's obvious. There was never a, theocracy that was also really big on civil liberties. No, because theocracy by definition is this way and that's it. Dogmatism and doctrine and that's it. There's no room for debate or discussion or dialogue because the Holy Book is the inerrant word of our literal creator. So your opinion doesn't matter. And by the way, who did actually create civil government? The Greeks. Democracy. We've been through this. If you read a history book, you've been through this. And it also says, he says, well, God established economics. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. He didn't say anything about economics. What part of the Bible did he mention externalities? Did he bring up marginal income tax rates in Psalms 46? And supply and demand was discussed where? That's in the Gospel of Paul, right? No, obviously he didn't do that. I mean, again, it's just childish, his claims here. It's so easy to debunk and refute. And then my favorite of all, God established civil rights and God ended slavery. Then why is it that the slave owners quoted the Bible to maintain slavery? Slavery is in the Bible, for God's sake, man. Have you read it?